Let me get you some puffs, okay? Yeah? Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, Carter and I are here to do an update for him. I know it's been eternity since I filmed an update video for y'all on him. I think the last one I did was 7 months or 6 months. I'll put the card, where is it going to be? One of these sides. I'll put the card there so you can go watch that one. But he is going to be 10 months old in a few days. So I'm kind of going to go over the last few months, and I don't have anything written down. So it might just, I'm just going to wing it and we'll see what happens. Let's get started. At his last doctor's appointment, he weighed 17 pounds even. He was on the, I think it was the 7th percentile, and that did go down, but his height kind of went down too. So he's a little bit more proportional now. I think his height is now in the 12th percentile. When he was born, his weight was the 99th, and his height was like the 75th, and they've both dropped to 7 and 12. The doctor was not super concerned because he's still growing. He hasn't lost weight. He's just small, and Matt and I are small, so it kind of makes sense. I'm not too worried about it. Let's talk about developmental milestones. So Carter now can stand. I mean, you're looking at him right now. He stands for a good little while. Uh-oh. He does that sometimes. He falls backwards. Yeah. So he can stand for a long time by himself. He tries to walk, but he just like falls forward. It's like a baby trust fall, and he just falls on you. He doesn't get the concept that you have to move your feet. So he moves his body forward, but not like he just did. He doesn't walk, he just moves his body forward and falls on you. Here you go. But he's a super fast crawler. He's crawling around like crazy. Within the past week, he has gotten 2 teeth. He has this one and this one. So one top, one bottom on the left side. And they have grown in so fast within the past week. They cut through and just are there now. Like full grown baby teeth. And he was teething pretty badly. What we did to help his teething, Jax wants to get in here. I made a wet washcloth and put it in the refrigerator or the freezer, and he gnawed on that. He also gnawed on a few ice packs. He does not really like the teething toys. I actually put one in my mouth, and it had a weird taste. So I stopped giving that to him and just started giving like the wet washcloth, and that has worked fine. He literally only like teeth cried for a day, and then after that he was perfectly fine, but that one day it was rough. He is now saying dada like crazy. Like every few minutes he's saying dada. Carter, say dada. Dada dada. No, that's not dada. Say dada. Dada dada dada. No, he's too busy eating puffs, but he says dada. He kind of says mama. Not really though. And then I feel like he's trying to say Jax or dog, but he's not quite there yet. But every time we say it to him, he tries to repeat it. He likes squatting. I don't know if you can see him right now, but he's just squatting down. Let's see if I can move the camera. There he is. Just squatting. He squats all the time. Don't ya? He self-feeds now really good. Goes up and down. Yeah. Like he loves these puffs from Gerber. And the fruit snacks from Gerber for babies. Eating habits these days, he's still nursing, and he nurses honestly, like, nothing has changed over the past few months. He still nurses like every 2 to 3 hours, sometimes more. It's like comfort nursing. He's not even eating because he's hungry. So weaning him is going to be very difficult, I think, because he, yeah, you're crazy, because he comfort nurses when I'm with him. Yeah. But otherwise, though, he's doing really good with that. He has 3 grown-up meals every day. He has breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeah. Breakfast is normally like cinnamon oat. You're so cute. Cinnamon oatmeal. Oh, your puff went that way. Okay. His breakfast is normally cinnamon oatmeal, and sometimes he'll have like Cheerios with a fruit. So strawberries, bananas, blueberries. Blueberries are his absolute favorite fruit right now, aren't they? You love those blue. Yes, they are. There's another thing. He's shaking his head no. He shakes his head no at everything. I don't think he knows what this means. I think he just does it because he knows how to do it. You're so funny. Yep, go get your puff. Good job. His hair has grown like crazy. When he was born, he was pretty much bald, but his hair is just like full-blown growing. Matt and I talked about it last night of when we were going to get his first haircut, because his hair is starting to look stringy and straggly. But it's starting to look like really stringy, and gonna need to get it cut. Probably, I want to do his first birthday haircut, but we'll see how that works. He loves going to the park and playing on the swings. He also likes going on walks. Every morning before I go to work, I take the dogs and Carter on a walk. He loves being in the stroller and walking around the neighborhood, looking at, all the kids waiting on the bus in our neighborhood. He just loves that. He also likes going to the park with the dogs. We take the dogs to one of our local parks and play Frisbee with Jax. He loves sitting in the grass watching them. Let's see, what else? What else is there to talk about? Oh, sleep training is a big one. Let's talk about that one real quick. So, in my last video, I think it was, I talked about the Ferber method sleep training. That ended up not working out for us. We had to do the cry it out method, like full-blown cry it out. But it was the best decision we ever did. And I'm going to be honest, I did not have the willpower to do it. My husband had to do it. So what we ended up having to do, or what happened is, Carter eventually got to the point where he started waking up once and I'd go feed him. Then he'd wake up twice and I'd go feed him. And he got to the point where he was waking up again every few hours to eat during the night. And Matt and I both were like, we have to do something. We can't do this anymore, because we were taking turns going and getting him. And so one night Matt just said, we're starting sleep training again, and I'm just going to have to let him cry it out. So I was obviously not all about that, and I didn't want to hear him cry. So what we had to do is, we have a video monitor, and I highly recommend that if you're going to do the cry it out method, so you can make sure that your baby is okay in their crib and nothing is seriously wrong with them. But for Carter, we couldn't go in and check on him because that would just make him even more mad. So the first night we let him cry it out. He cried for an hour. For 1 hour, y'all, he cried. But ever since then, he's been sleeping through the night. He goes to bed at 6 or 7, depending on when his nap was, 6 or 7 every night, and doesn't wake up Monday through Friday until 6 o'clock in the morning. So he sleeps 12 or 11 hours every night straight through, and it's the best thing we ever did. So I highly recommend the cry it out. If you've tried every other method and it didn't work, just try it. Carter didn't hate us in the morning. He was perfectly fine. And, it's hard to hear your baby cry, but it was worth it to just, go with the flow and let him fall asleep on his own. Now if he wakes up in the middle of the night, he ends up just going back to sleep. Like, he doesn't even cry. He just, like, you know, wrestles around the bed a little bit and just falls right back asleep. So I feel like in the end it was really great. Everybody gets sleep now, and on top of that, we have, you know, established a good sleeping pattern for him and established, you know, good sleeping habits for the time to come. Talking about sleeping, I'm almost out of puffs. Let me get the other ones. Here you go. Carter's naps have kind of just been dwindling. He really only takes like 2 naps now. One is within a few hours of him waking up for the day, and then the next one is around like 2 or 4. So he's really only taken 2 naps, and I'm really upset. I mean, I'm not upset, but we use nap time to like clean the house and stuff on the weekends, so it kind of stinks that he's no longer wanting to take a nap. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else, and we're out of puffs, so if I don't go get him something else, he's probably going to freak out and start crying, and this video is going to go downhill really quickly. So I'm just going to end that video here. I hope you guys liked this update. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up down below and subscribe to my channel so I know that you want to see more mommy videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.